Hello and welcome to another one of FRAMOS's Quick Clips. This one we're going to talk about a tool we've created for the Intel RealSense cameras called the Point and Click Measurement Tool. What this tool allows you to do is to take your mouse and pick a region in anywhere on the screen and be able to get a sense for the depth information at that particular location. You can also use it to select 2 points and draw a line between them and give the length of that line. So it's a really convenient tool that really demonstrates how to leverage the depth information out of the camera and also provides the source code so you can do it yourself. So what you're seeing here is actually the building of that toy we just saw in the previous video. And what you're seeing is the little pieces coming in. You've seen the depth maps of what the Intel RealSense cameras are actually seeing. As you can see, you can really tell what is closer to the field of view and what is further away from the camera. So everything that's in the kind of the bluish green area region, I should say, is actually what is closer to the camera versus what is red and going into that darker red and actually going to black, which is further away. So what you're seeing here is as we put the pieces together, you can actually see how the depth information is captured from the cameras and then get a better representation of that. And we're going to use that data to then be able to do our measurements later on in the tool we've created. But this is just kind of showing you within the Intel RealSense viewer what it looks like from the camera's perspective using this color overlay to really get a sense for what's closer to the camera and what is further away. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to superimpose the information from the RGB camera that's also on the Intel RealSense camera and overlay it over top of this view so we get that three-dimensional perspective with the actual texture, the color, let's say, of the actual objects and have that superimposed over top of the image. And so that's what we're seeing here now, is that overlay of the RGB over top of that depth map. And then we're able to use all that information later on in the measurement tool that we talked about and really get a sense for how it looks like in real life as well as getting the depth information. Now in our measurement tool, again, we're looking at the same object and I can move my mouse here and there and I can take different points of interest and capture the depth information of those points. And you can see it's updated where the mouse clicks. So every time I click on a point, you get the distance or the depth information at that point. And what's nice is that at one point I can actually measure and take 2 points of measurement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a point and then draw to another point, and now I got the length of that line, not only its depth distance. And I'll do that again. I'll pick at this point here in this corner and go down to the bottom here and pick that corner. And again, now we get that information. I'll actually go to some balls now, some of the marbles, click the distance between the two marbles, and now you see what the distance is between those two marbles. And now we're just going to run it, and we're going to see it's actually a live image, and so the marbles are moving, and then in that little external window, now you see some movement there, so you can see it's all live video, which is nice. And you also see that the distance information is updating as well based on what it's looking at. So that's really the key points here, is that you can actually use this tool in real time to get that information. So that's the conclusion of our video, our little tutorial on our measurement tool that we've created here at FRAMOS. I hope it was very useful for you. Keep in mind that this tool can be made available to you. It's available, you can download the source code and the executable from our website. Here's a link below in the comments field here. So I hope this video was very informative and you got a lot out of it. Again, if you have any questions on this video or even the Intel RealSense products, feel free to reach out to our support group at support@framos.com, and they'll be more than happy to answer any and all your questions you have. So again, please like us and share this video for all those people that think that may be interested in understanding more of how to use the measurement information that you can get out of the Intel RealSense cameras to do your own measurements. So feel free to provide a comment down below, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you very much.